When multiple tornadoes hit Morgan County over the last 2 years, the state's emergency management agency led recovery efforts in the area. But because of certain requirements, the rural county saw little to no funding from the state.
Without state or federal help, the counties had to rely on each other for rebuilding efforts. Aaron Velasquez talked to TEMA leaders and explains how their recovery process works.
I don't know what's going to hit the house.
When a natural disaster like a tornado hits a community, all eyes turn to emergency management for help.
Our mission is to lessen the impacts as much as we possibly can on the community that was impacted and hopefully help them have a quick and speedy recovery.
TEMA has two avenues to help. One is to the individual homeowner, another is to the local government and organizations.
For the individual homeowner, what we're going to do is we're going to look at damages to houses.
In order for individual homeowners to get assistance in the form of SBA loans, certain criteria must be met in the disaster area. At least 25 homes or businesses in the area must suffer major damage. Out of that group, at least 40% must be uninsured. Otherwise, none of the homeowners are eligible for that assistance.
We're really looking for major to destroyed to move the needle for SBA to come out and give us that quantification. And so if we were to meet that threshold, we're looking at low interest loans that we could provide that community.
In order for local governments and organizations to get help, TEMA leaders say a weather event has to cause at least $13 million in losses across the area.
The problem, or where it can be difficult, is if you have very few communities hit, so you only have one or two counties, we still have to get the full 13 million at the state, even if only one county is hit. And so that sometimes is harder to get that criteria.
The tornado in Deer Lodge in February 2025 did not meet those thresholds, nor did the one which hit Sunbright a year earlier.
The number one thing to do is have insurance.
Even when damage is widespread across a community, the people living there might not meet the threshold for state help when their community is small. Reporting in Morgan County, I'm Aaron Velasquez.